Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful Monday morning here in Austin, Texas. It's just about 7:22, 7:23 in the morning. Just got done with a 12-mile run. I woke up this morning at exactly 3:24 a.m. Couldn't go back to sleep. Like, my body just knew it was up. And so in moments like that, I was sore. I was still kind of dealing with just sore, age 48-year-old soreness. And got up. Before I went out for the run, I find that it's easier for me to do my planks, my push-ups, and my handstand first thing in the morning before I go out on the run, because it's always harder afterwards. I knock those out, spend a little time kind of lollygagging. But eventually I got out here, said I was going to do 10 miles, felt okay enough to go for 12. Thankful that I did. Currently at the moment for this particular run, I'm listening to this book, 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. I'm also at the same time reading the physical copy of his book, The Stranger in the Lifeboat. I found that book about 3 or 4 days later. I started reading it on the plane. This book, 5 People That I Meet in Heaven, was actually a book suggested by my good friend Joe, who I hung out with this weekend. So I decided to get that. And I also read another book by Mitch Albom called Tuesdays with Morrie. I really appreciate his writing. Puts me in a different perspective. Actually, what it is I can tell the man that he is through his writing. He's actually a sports writer or a sports journalist. So it was so funny that from being a sports journalist to writing this type of stuff. But I really enjoy his work. Not as spiritually in depth as Paulo Coelho, but I still really, really, really enjoy his stuff. Thoughts on my mind today. On this run, I've been thinking a lot, actually, in reading the book, about sacrifice and submission and surrender and things of the sort. And especially for me as an African-American male, growing up in the mostly hood of Chicago, the idea of those words in some ways just didn't correlate for me as a man. About the sacrifices. Sacrifices more, yes, especially when you're sacrificing for your family and loyalty to your friends and things of the sort. But the idea of submission and surrender has always been a tough thing for me. But I realize as I do these things, I find myself in a more in-depth way. I find God in a more in-depth way. And I tap into this otherworldly part of me that I never thought was possible, honestly. Just got done, so I'm gonna make my way home, get my daughter ready to go hang with her mom, and then getting my butt ready to go fly up to Boston because I gotta work. As always, I say be blessed today and every day. Talk to you soon. Peace.